Welcome back, everybody. We got our dude, Chef Ron, or Mariachi Ron.
Good one.
In the studio kitchen, getting jiggy with it as always.
Right.
And we got some jalapeno popper soup this morning.
Oh, don't let the name fool you. You
Yes.
know, it's spicy. Don't get me wrong. It's got a kick to it. It's got a bite.
Spice is right, man.
Spice is right. But Ro asked me, do you get heartburn? Of course I do. I'm 42. So I'm at the age where I get heartburn. So one of the tricks I've learned about jalapenos, if you don't know this one already, you don't have to take the full brunt of the jalapeno. So what I do is I take mine, I core them out, get the seeds and all the insides out, and then I boil them. A good 10 minutes will do it. You get 10 minutes, I'm gonna just go ahead and do this in my hand, and I'm gonna remember to wash.
They're clean,
That's
people.
a little hot.
They're clean.
Yeah, but it's also hot.
Where are your gloves? You got your gloves?
You know, we're beyond that now, Ro.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So you take them, you boil them, and you keep a little bit of the texture. And when you keep a little bit of the texture, and you still keep a little bit of the hot, you get a little bit of the flavor without needing to have the full brunt of the jalapeno.
Right.
So what I did was I started with a little bit of onion and a little bit of garlic, and I browned it up in this skillet. And then I added some Italian sausage. This one I'm gonna recommend because I love it. It's Jimmy Dean's Sage. You can do Italian sausage. You can do the ones that come in the flat pack from Walmart or United, or you can do the Chubb. You can do breakfast sausage. Whatever flavor of sausage you like, do that and put it in here. And then while that's going, be boiling your jalapenos. So what I did was once I got my my onion and garlic browned up, I put the Italian sausage and I cooked that in there. It added a little bit of fat. And then I put about 2 tablespoons of flour. The recipe is on there, but I had to cut it a little bit because we're on TV. And on top of that, I wanted to cook it in more like a saucepan, a lower pan, so you can kind of see inside what's going on. And then once I did that, I put some cream cheese. The recipe calls for 8 ounces. Use as much as you feel necessary. I used about 4. I cut that 8-ounce block in half. 4, if I need more, I could always add more.
Right.
And then I have my blender here, my stick blender, where if I want to, I could just run the processor in there and blend it up more if I need to add more cream cheese and get the texture right. But also, once again, make sure you cook that flour off. That's very important. It won't take long, maybe 5-6 minutes. Cook that flour off, and then I started adding a little bit of chicken broth. I get the chicken broth already done. It's got enough sodium, and you'll be able to salt, pepper. You'll be able to get this exactly how you want it, when you want it. On top of that, the sausage has a job, and we're going to let the sausage do its flavor and do its job and season this up. Give it some of that sausage flavor, a little bit of that fennel seed, a little bit of that black pepper, some of that garlic. That's important why you want to use Italian sausage, because it has a lot more flavor than a typical breakfast sausage. Then again, depending on what kind of breakfast sausage you use and where you get it from, that might have more flavor too. But I love having those Italian herbs and spices in there.
Right.
And then some onion, some garlic, and then I pre-dice and cook some tomatoes. You're welcome to, potatoes. You're welcome to, right. You're welcome
We
to
knew
cook,
what you meant.
Right, yeah. You're welcome to cook them in the chicken broth before you add the heavy cream or half and half. But I pre-cooked and blanched mine. And then I'm just gonna put that in there. And the starch from those potatoes are going to help thicken it up. And then I'm going to add a pinch of green onion, and I'll add more later, but for now, that's enough. And then I'm going to add some shredded cheese. I'm going to recommend a 4-cheese Mexican blend, but you could also use any type of cheese, cheddar. The 4-cheese Mexican blend is best, though. But on top of that, I'm dressed like a mariachi. I better do a Mexican blend.
A little bit
Come
of
on,
half and
man.
half.
A little bit of half and half. And you're going to play with that half and half and get it adjusted. Same thing with the salt and pepper. And once again, this has a little bit of kick, just a little bit. Depending on how much you boil those jalapenos, it will depend on how much. Now, actually, this is going to come together. Y'all can see that's a beautiful soup there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to serve this with a grilled cheese. So what y'all are going to do is, come on back. God, I've been thinking about it all along. When I was a young man, I could have spent fast. Yeah, but
welcome back, everybody. We got our guy, Chef Ron, Mariachi Ron.
Right,
Sorry,
thank you.
On the studio, in the studio kitchen, and man, you did your thing on this jalapeno popper soup.
Thank you, Ro.
Yeah, you know I do what I can. You know.
It's crazy how many of these costumes look like Prince. I'm just looking, I don't know. Maybe it's the purple.
Man, you should have brought the purple guitar.
Oh, right, maybe. We needed some ideas
Hit
for
one of
next
those
year.
Prince notes.
There. Nah, that's Michael Jackson. I'll figure it out. We'll get it learned. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this down. The soup's all together. I'm gonna recommend you do this. You don't have to. Little smoked paprika for beauty. A little bit more shredded cheese also for beauty. A little bit of green onions. And then this bowl is big. Why'd you get such a big bowl? Because you're gonna want a big bowl. That's why. It's your fault, not mine. So we got a big bowl. Don't ask me about the scoop either. It just is what it is.
What happened was,
yes, sir.
our ladle's missing.
The ladle is missing. So, but what we're going to talk about also is the grilled cheese. I find it that people feel like somebody's judging them. And what they do is they'll put 2 slices of cheese in a grilled cheese. Maybe they're judging themselves. Maybe they have restraint. I really don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But you don't have to put 2 slices of cheese in a grilled cheese. It's your grilled cheese. Eat it how you want it.
Yeah.
So what I did, I started with a slice of Havarti, a slice of Swiss, a slice of pepper jack, and a slice of smokehouse cheddar. And as always, I grill both sides of the bread. Once I get both sides of the bread grilled, I have all 1, 2, 3, 4 slices of my cheese, and I'm gonna let that sit in there and melt just a little bit. No judgment.
Boy, look at the toast on it.
Look at the toast. It's beautiful.
It is.
You remember in the 90s or early 2000s where the lady was seeing the Virgin, Mother Teresa in the toast? I feel like it got sold. It did. It might have got sold for me. Y'all, Google that story and send it to me so I can share it with America. So then hopefully I let this, I didn't let it melt just enough. You still see the slices a little bit. It does still look good. But, and you're going to want to, look, I'm going to just put it off to the side right now. Here.
Yeah,
but you're going to want a big
like
bowl of soup. It won't stick, bro. God dang it, man. I thought it was. Okay. So we're going to keep our eye on this one and flip it. But what we're also going to do is we're going to use that toast, that grilled cheese. That's why I went with such a hearty bread. This is a jalapeno cornbread. It's got a little kick to the bread as well. You're going to use, I'm going to give you a spoon, but you're going to use that grilled cheese as a spoon as well. The only reason I'm not doing it today, right now, is my beard. I just went ahead, my goatee, man, I just cleaned it. I put some oil in it. It looks good. I don't want to get cheese in it.
We got you.
But, yeah. Do you have any questions for me, Ro Hamilton?
Got to go real quick, but are you selling it at the restaurant?
I will. I will.
Chef
Y'all
Ron?
come on down. Sunday's Kitchen. That'll work.
There we go.
112 Southwest 6.
Coming up.